Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to Shannara Vlogs. I hope you're all well, and yeah, this is another what I eat in a day, only this time is what I've eaten over 2 days. This is because I missed uploading last week, so I've just added it onto this week. I hope you enjoy it. And yeah, so to start off with, I've made myself some breakfast using, this is sourdough bread. It was recommended to me by a colleague and friend from work. So yeah, I really wanted to indulge, and therefore I added some sweetener to it. I added some sugar-free syrup, and it was really indulgent. It was very filling because I used 2 eggs. And then we headed over to my mum's house. Mum's not here at the moment, but my younger sister-in-law lives with her, and she done some cooking. And yeah, so here she's made chicken burner. I just got myself a small piece because we're going to be heading off to my other brother's house later on. My sister-in-law's cooking there as well. That was just a bhaji. And this is bottle gourd cooked with lamb. We've got dal here, which is quite nice. The dishes are looking kind of empty because we've kind of finished eating by now. And that's like we call it a katta curry, this one. It's it's just like a sour type of curry. It's quite nice. And she made the famous TikTok yogurt as well, which turned out just perfect. And yeah, now we're at my other brother's house, and so my sister-in-law's just made some snacks. So there's some fruit there, and she's made these amazing snacks. Seriously, they were so good. They didn't taste like they'd been made at home, but yeah, this one, it had chicken in it. It was like a creamy chicken, and she's kind of like put breadcrumbs on the outside, and they were really good. You can see there. I think there might have been a bit of vegetables in it as well. And this one was really nice as well. It was a fish pakora, but not the type that I've had before. This is really nice. I don't know what she put in the batter, but it tasted so good. She also made the Bengali style, what we call shingara. They're type of like samosas, but they're not. Okay, and then of course there was a selection of desserts. So just had like a little bit of everything. And then it's meal time now. And she actually cooked a load of curries as well as this. So she served this up first. There's no name for this dish. It's just something that she's put together. So it was like minced meat, and there was aubergines and potatoes and cheese in there. It's quite nice. And she did tacos and garlic bread. I actually felt so bad for her because we were kind of full from what we'd eaten at the other house, and then the snacks that she prepared for us, and then there was all this. We wasn't expecting so much, so we kind of had a little bit each. We, not knowing that she'd also cooked rice and curry, we had no idea about that. So we're just all putting a little bit on our plates. Not gonna lie, the food was spot on. It was really nice. You know, it's the kind of food that you want to have when you're hungry, so you can eat lots of it. But yeah, I didn't record the curries because nobody really ate it. Everybody was full. I mean, to be fair, myself and my older sister-in-law, we had a little bit of the rice and curry because we just felt really bad that she'd put all the time and effort into it. I ate so much that day that I was feeling so uncomfortable. You know that feeling you get when you've eaten too much? Anyway, so this is from this week. I got breakfast in bed. My husband brought me breakfast in bed, and so he got me so there's toast with some jam, and a fried egg and a yogurt. I mean, that's far too much food. And some dates as well, and a cup of tea. It's really nice of him to do this for me, and honestly I've never been able to return the favour because he always gets up before me. By the way, I love to dip my toast in tea, even though it's got jam on it. I know a lot of people are going to find this really disgusting, but this is just me. Yeah. I mean, I'd have preferred if there was no jam on the toast, because then I'd have put the egg in between the toast and that would have tasted so much better. There you go. I didn't eat the yogurt because it would have been just far too much. And now it's lunchtime and I've got grilled chicken there, which I'd marinated in some peri-peri sauce. And we've got these sort of Chinese vegetables here. I say Chinese, but it's not really Chinese vegetables. It's just something I put together. So it's got like black pepper in it, and it's got Cajun seasoning in it. And like you could really taste the Cajun seasoning in it because there wasn't any other spices. And I put some corn flour in it, just made it a little bit creamy. And it really did taste nice, really good. For the chicken, I just marinated that in some peri-peri sauce with some black pepper, some chili flakes and a bit of mixed curry powder. And I've got a chicken kebab here as well. Now it's time for a nice hot chocolate. I don't use this very often because these hot drinks tend to have a lot of calories in them, so I keep it away. And every now and again, if I fancy indulging, I'll take the machine out and I'll have a drink. And look at how good that looks, and seriously, so yummy and so frothy, absolutely delicious. And I'm having this with just a little cupcake. Some days I feel like I can eat loads, and then there's other days I'll eat very little and I'll be full. Well, today's one of those days where I'm eating loads. So I made some handish, and mashallah, these have turned out perfect. I've got to show you, like, you know, like when you have handish and it's got that thick sort of inside, like I call it the belly. Well, look at that. It doesn't have a thick inside. It was more or less the same thickness at the top as it was at the bottom. So yeah, they turned out perfect. I hate when you get those handish and they're like really fat and thick inside and you've got to take that inside out. But yeah, these, mashallah, they were so good. So I had 2 of those, and now it's supper time. Because I've eaten so much during the day, I'm not having so much now. So this is just a tomato tenga. This is really nice. Like, I could just drink this out of a cup, but I'm having it here with some rice. I just cooked it with some prawns, and it's tomatoes and lemon. So it's full of vitamin C as well. Oh, and it's got absolutely loads of garlic. I put like 2 whole bulbs of garlic in it. This tenga curry is so quick and so easy to make. It can be made in like 20 to 25 minutes. I've got a recipe of it on my channel, so check that out if you're interested. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you next time with another video. Take care now. Allah Hafiz.